Lately, we've been posting tons of leaks on the channel. Last week, we made a video covering some zombie mode leaks. Earlier this week, we made a video on prestiges coming to Call of Duty Mobile, and we also posted a second video on some even more zombies leaks. So today, I'm going to be keeping this leak trend alive, and we're going to be going over some brand new weapons, new camos, including Diamond and Dark Matter, new specialists, and some new score streaks that are going to be coming in Season 2 of Call of Duty Mobile. So if you're excited for this new update and all of the content that's going to be coming, show some support down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember to turn on notifications to never miss an upload. I've been posting Call of Duty Mobile every day, and I have some pretty kick-ass videos, so if you enjoy this one, you're gonna enjoy all of my other content. So with that being said, let's get started. First things first, we do have to give credit to the original leaker, and that is at StealthBubble. This guy is literally a wizard. He'll go through the game files for COD Mobile, and once he finds some leaks, he'll then post those on over to his Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel. So I'll have all three of those social medias linked in my description below. Feel free to go send him a message or follow him and show him some love. If he gets more support, the odds are he'll keep posting more leaks in the future. Moving on to the first leak of today's video though, here we have a new melee weapon called the axe. So the axe would pretty much replace your knife. So instead of running around with a knife, you would run around with an axe. When it comes to knifing people with your knife, you would hit them with your axe. It's literally the same thing, but it makes your knife look a lot cooler. And in this particular image, we can see that the axe has the lava camo selected. So I'll be showing you the lava camo in just a minute here with a bunch of new other camos as well, but this is everything for the axe. Moving on to the 5 brand new weapons, we're going to have one new assault rifle, one new light machine gun, one new shotgun, one new sniper rifle, and one new submachine gun. For the assault rifle, this is going to be the ICR, and in this particular image, we can see that the ICR has the Dark Matter camo selected. If you've never played a Call of Duty before, the ICR is a low recoil assault rifle. It has a relatively slow fire rate, but it does a crazy amount of damage. So this gun is pretty much a laser. I have a feeling if you are using the foregrip attachment, this gun will have 0 recoil and you'll be able to shoot people across the map without any issues at all. Moving on to the second new gun, this is the 48 Dredge light machine gun, and this is the only light machine gun that actually shoots burst rounds. In previous Call of Duties, this weapon was absolutely awful, so I don't really know why they're bringing it back. So picture a light machine gun that shoots like 6-round burst. It sounds pretty cool in your head, but trust me, in the previous CODs, this gun wasn't that good. And looking at the burst weapons in Call of Duty Mobile at the moment, none of them are really anything to brag about. I mean, we have the M16, which is pretty bad, and then we have the HS2126 shotgun, which again is pretty bad. So since COD Mobile has pretty bad burst guns to begin with, I don't think this 48 Dredge will be anything to hype up. Moving on to the third new weapon though, this is the KRM-262 shotgun, and this is another pump action shotgun being introduced to Call of Duty Mobile. And if you're looking at the weapon, it has the lava camo selected, and to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed in this weapon because in COD Mobile we have 2 pump action shotguns. We have the KRM-262, which is the best pump action shotgun, and even that is absolutely crap. So the fact that they're introducing another pump action shotgun, it really doesn't excite me. I'm expecting this shotgun to be just as crap as all of the other shotguns in the game. If Call of Duty Mobile does a major patch and if they buff all of the shotguns, maybe they'll actually be usable, but at the moment, none of the shotguns are really viable in gameplay, so the fact that they're adding another means that this shotgun probably won't be viable either. Moving on to the fourth new weapon coming, this is the sniper rifle, and the one that I'm most excited for. This is the Locust sniper rifle. This gun originated in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and this was one of the best snipers in the game. I would say this sniper is going to be a hybrid between the Arctic 50 and the DL. It'll probably have a higher one-shot kill rate than the Arctic 50, but it's not going to be as slow as the DL. I'm assuming that the Locust is going to become the new best sniper in Call of Duty Mobile when this comes out, and in this particular image, we get to see it with the Dark Matter camo and it just looks absolutely amazing. So moving on to the 5th and final new weapon coming, this is a submachine gun called the Razorback. I can't remember which Call of Duty game this was implemented in. I'm thinking it was Black Ops 3 as well, but I'm not 100% certain on that. And in terms of how this submachine gun is going to perform, it's going to kind of feel like the HG40 or the 1AK submachine gun. It's not going to have a crazy high fire rate like the MSMC, but it won't quite be as bouncy as the PDW. This is just going to be an all-around submachine gun, good in close range, good at medium to long range as well. So I'm actually really excited to get my hands on the Razorback and test this weapon out as well. Moving on to the first set of camos though, this is the lava camo, and this picture says zombie exclusive weapons, so I'm not sure if this camo is only going to be accessible in zombies or if you're going to be able to use this weapon in multiplayer. I imagine you'll be able to use this in zombies, multiplayer, and battle royale. But looking at these weapons here, we have the lava camo on the ICR, the 48 Dredge, the HG40, and then the KRM shotgun. This lava camo though is super awesome. It's like lava flowing throughout the gun, and it has this cool fiery vibe. So I'm definitely excited to get my hands on this. But moving on over to all of the new camos coming to Call of Duty Mobile, there's definitely a lot to take in here. This picture is a list of all of the current weapons and camos in COD Mobile, along with all of the weapons and camos that are going to be coming in the future. A few of my favorites here are the Dark Matter Razorback, the Dark Matter ICR, and the Dark Matter Locust. I think the Dark Matter camo is just my favorite because of how vibrant and bright the camo is, but I'll leave this image up for a few seconds here. That way you can analyze all of the weapons row by row, and if you can pause the video right here and leave a comment letting me know which camo is your favorite, I would really appreciate that. I already shared my opinion, and of course I would like to hear what you guys think and feel as well. And on top of all of these camos right here, there is actually some proof of a diamond camo in the game files. So this screenshot shows an MSMC diamond on the ground and a UL 736 diamond on the ground, but the only issue is there aren't any textures in the game files. So what I mean by that is StealthBubble found a placeholder in the files for COD Mobile named Diamond, meaning that they're probably working on a diamond camo right now, but when he went to test this in the game, there wasn't actually any textures for this camo. Like, it just showed the weapon as regular. So I don't know when we'll be getting this diamond camo, but it's safe to say it's in the game files, so that's definitely something to look out for. Moving on to a list of all of the specialists in the game files for Call of Duty Mobile, I'm gonna break down all of the new ones just to give you an idea of what's to come. But one thing I do want to mention here is this picture was posted on social media before the Sparrow event was even in the game. So StealthBubble had leaked the Sparrow before Call of Duty Mobile had actually put it in the game itself. So I just want to say that to give them some credibility here. That way you can actually trust that these leaks are true and we're going to be seeing these in the game at some point. So the first specialist here, I don't quite know what this does, but it reminds me of the Hive launcher from Black Ops 3, and what this launcher did was pretty unique. So think of this as kind of like being able to shoot trip mines around the map, so you can be in your spawn, launch a trip mine across the map, and then if the enemy activates the trip mine, they're gonna die and you're gonna get a free kill. The next specialist here are gravity spikes. You pretty much go up in the air, pull these out, and slam on the ground, and any player around you is gonna die. The third specialist after that is the Tempest. This is already in the game. Now this specialist right here and the one under that, I have no idea what these are, but StealthBubble posted a video on his YouTube channel of one of these two specialists. Essentially though, whenever he zoomed in, it would show the enemy location on the map, and it was kind of like having wall hacks but in the form of a specialist. So it's either this one or this one, I don't know, but expect one of these to give you wall hacks. Now these next two, we have Purifier and the Sparrow, and then the one after that is an RC car. I'm going to be covering all the score streaks that are coming next, and the RC car is in that too. So for now, just assume that the RC car is either a specialist or a score streak. I'm assuming it'll be a score streak, but it's in this picture of the specialist, so that does make things a little bit confusing. And then the last 3 specialists here are the Scythe, War Machine, and the Barrier. So moving on to the kill streaks here, I'm just going to cover all of the new ones. The first kill streak we have is the Molotov Cocktail. This is currently in the game files already, but it says like more information coming soon, so I don't know if this is going to be an actual kill streak to select in the next update or what. Moving on to the next row though, we have the RC car. As I just mentioned, I did talk about this with the specialist. In previous Call of Duties, the RC car has always been a score streak, so I'm assuming it'll remain that way in COD Mobile. The RC car though is pretty cool. You pull up a device and you get to drive an RC car around the map. When you find an enemy, you get to detonate it and explode them. The third new score streak that's coming out is this little drone. I can't remember the name of it right now, but essentially it's a drone that flies itself, and when it finds enemies, it's going to shoot them. It's a mid-tier score streak, meaning that it's not going to be super tough to get like a VTOL warship, but it's not going to quite be as easy as a UAV or a counter UAV. This is going to be around like the 600-700 point mark, but for the damage it's going to do, it's definitely going to be worth it. And then the fourth and final score streak is the Lightning Strike. If you've never used this in previous Call of Duties, essentially you get to mark 3 areas on the map, and the Lightning Strike will come by and shoot a big artillery on all 3 of those maps. So if there's any enemies that are on that portion of the map, it's almost a guaranteed kill every time. Now, if you're wondering when all of these leaks are coming to the game, I'm assuming on November 25th, because that is when Season 1 ends and Season 2 is beginning. So if Season 1 ends here, it's safe to say we're expecting an update when Season 2 begins, because that way they can implement all these changes at the beginning of the season, and everyone will have a fair shot to unlock everything and rank up just when the season begins. So that is all for today's video. Big shout out to @StealthBubble. Remember, all of his links will be in the description below. If you want to show him some support, I would greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure it would encourage him to post some more leaks in the future. If you made it this far, you clearly enjoyed the video, so leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and remember to turn on post notifications to never miss an upload. I've been daily uploading Call of Duty Mobile, and I have really good videos every single day, so if you enjoyed this one, you're definitely gonna enjoy my future uploads. So guys, this has been Eclihpse. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.